Hey, beautiful people, and hello, anime fans. I am here to bring you some pretty interesting news that I found out lately. So, for those of you who are anime fans, and those of you who love Sword Art Online, I actually have some really good news for you. It seems that there's going to be a spiritual sort of creation of an MMO that is extremely similar to Sword Art Online. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be by the same makers of the anime. In fact, the game itself is known as Fantasy Frontier in its Taiwanese version, which is out now, and the upcoming English version is known as Aura Kingdom. Not a lot is known about the English version about the game, but I've been really digging up lately, and I've found some really interesting details about the Taiwanese version, which will no doubtly be just a simple translation to English when the game does come out, and it will be published by Aeria Games. Now, by a Sword Art Online MMO, I really do mean it really seems like they're gonna aim similar to the aspect of it's not gonna be virtual reality, of course. However, there are gonna be no classes, and the entire combat will be weapon based. By this, there are currently 8 weapons, and recently, actually, there was a ninth weapon added to the total number of weapons to the Taiwanese version. I'm not sure if all 9 will be released in the English version or a Kingdom, but it's pretty safe to assume eventually we'll get the ninth weapon. The 8 weapons that are confirmed so far for the English version are Sword and Shield, Dual Blades, Dual Axes, Dual Pistols, a cannon, staff, magic book, and a harp. Of course, these aren't similar to the weapons in Sword Art Online because Sword Art Online was pretty much just swords only, but it's still pretty exciting. Like it's pretty exciting to see that there's at least a spiritual recreation of Sword Art Online. And I don't just say this because it's like weapon based like archetypes or anything. I actually say this because there's actually and they're actually gonna even take a step away. But I say this because in the teaser trailer there's actually a 100 level tower that is teased, and from the details available in the Taiwanese version, it takes the entire server's effort to even conquer this tower. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty freaking exciting. Like, I have not experienced that level of, like, uh, community involvement in a long time. The only other sort of system I can think of that requires so much effort is Arc Age, which isn't even out in North America as of yet. But, it's pretty exciting. And beyond even all this, normally X Legend is. Oh, by the way, a lot of you guys who don't know who X Legend is, they're responsible. They're the developers of games like Eden Eternal, Grand Fantasia, Katsu Saga. Um, what else? There's another one. Uh, Whatever. They're known for those sort of games, and oh, Spirit Tales as well. And pretty much like they have stuck to the same model pretty much for each game. I haven't been a big fan, but I've been suckered into their games, unfortunately. But this one does break away from their mold because not only is it going to be weapon-based archetypes, they're also going to make it action-oriented as well, where you can actually jump and glide through the air, kind of like in Blade and Soul, where like it's not a this game is not a martial arts game, but similar to Blade and Soul, you can actually jump around, glide through the air, um, but the rest of the combat does seem to be hotkey based. What else to know about the game? Right now, there's no announced date for Our Kingdom closed beta, but they recently released a full website for the game on the Aeria Games, so it's safe to assume that the closed beta is coming up fairly soon, and I'm pretty excited for the game. Um, but yeah, so whatever you guys would like to even contribute to these thoughts, like I'm just pretty excited to at least try this game out. I have not been able to access the Taiwanese version because there are no English guys for it, and I feel like it'll be just too difficult to traverse it. However, I might give it a shot and try to record some Taiwanese gameplay. In the background you see playing is not my actual footage. It's just footage of the trailer and compilations of the actual gameplay within the game. But yeah, guys. Um, by the way, I will be covering this game more and more. If it's not on my YouTube, I am a writer for freetoplay.tv, which is a free-to-play website under gamebreaker.tv. So you can just look me up on freetoplay.tv, and I will definitely be producing more information on Aura Kingdoms when it does become available. So yeah, please comment below. Please share your thoughts on this game. If you are a Sword Art Online fan, does this game sort of interest you? Even if you're not a gamer, will you at least take the chance to try this game out? I personally think you should, if you are a Sword Art Online fan. If not for anything else, but for the 100 level tower. That just sounds insane. Like, and I'm sure who knows, there might be even PvP involved with that. Right now, it's looking more like a PvE only, like player versus environment only sort of system. But I would be extremely excited if they did make it like Sword Art Online, where there are like PvP zones scattered around in different levels of the tower. But yeah, when more details are available, I will be bringing them to you. Thank you guys for listening and have a wonderful day.